Hi, welcome back. How To Homemaker here. I wanted to make a channel planner. I was gonna say plannel channer. I wanted to make a channel planner. I'm a very big fan of having things written down in one area because then I don't have to have them rattling around in my brain and have that anxiety like I kind of have forgot something. But really it's all in one place. It's a comfort, really. I've always been that way. I have tons of empty journals, which brings me to don't spend a lot of money. If you have a coil notebook at home, use that because you need to figure out if you like doing this to start with. So there's no point in going and buying a ton of stuff off Amazon, getting colored pens and water markers and whatever the hell else they use. Just start. There's tons of ideas that you can personalize with just a pen and paper. From Pinterest. Go on there and find layouts that you like, find fonts that you like, doodles that you like. They're very easy to draw. Just do it. Just start somewhere and do it because you can, because I did. So you can. That's all there is to it. That's all I have to really say. Let's just get right down to it. I'm going to flip the camera so we can look down and see everything that I've done. When you see what I did do with the book, it is a good idea. It's just another example of I didn't want to spend a ton of money just to do this project, and I had this book in my closet already. So yeah, just wait to see. It is kind of neat. I'm a little bit excited to hear some feedback on this one. And yeah, let's just get right down to it again. I keep losing where I'm looking at there. So I just wanted to share this little tip with you guys. I've been doing some stuff off camera, but I thought you guys might want to see this part. These triangles are from when I took a blueprinting course, and they were just in my closet, and I don't have a dotted grid to work off of, and I wanted, you know, all these little lines, so I need it to be somewhat square. So I took my two triangles, which you, wherever you are, can find in any craft store. Here in Canada, it's in a Michael's. I found, well, I didn't find these, but I have seen them there before. And I just took blue poster board ticky-tack so you don't stick holes in the walls. I use that to secure this square down to this square line, so it's not moving all over the place. And it's just making this process go a heck of a lot faster because I was just using one square before and then I remembered I have two. So yeah, if you guys don't have dotted paper to work with because we're working with what we got so we don't gotta spend the cash, then this is what you do. So this actually ended up working out really well. I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to flip it open very well, but it's a little bit sticky, but I'll be able to work it out as I use it, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'll show you that in a second. I want to start here because I want to get you guys journaling at home today, bullet journaling, I should say. So I think that the good place to start is to write out everything that's important to you. This is a channel planner for me. This is nothing to do with my personal life. Most people do these on their personal life. You could write things in there, anything that's important to you. Like if you are struggling with keeping your day-to-day tasks straight, focus on a day-to-day layout for yourself that you can get everything all in order, like a grocery list, phone numbers, blah, blah, blah. Have that. If you are struggling with you don't really know if you're upset because it's winter or you're upset because there's a good reason to be upset. So you can have a mood tracker and have like a color scheme and everything. Like, check this stuff out on Pinterest. But first of all, focus on the things that are important to you. How much water you're taking in a day, you can put that in here. You can put if you're eating healthy. You can track if you're not eating sweets every day, or how much sleep you're getting in a night, or how much studying you're doing every day, or if you want to get back into reading. Like, just think about all of the things that you want to do but you're not doing right now, and put it in a list like this. And then when you're going to put it in the book, I'm not saying you should make a book like this, by the way. I just wanted to show you guys that you don't have to spend a lot of money just to see if you like doing something. Everything that I have here, I had already in my craft closet, and I don't spend a lot of money. I buy things on discount and I put them in the closet to see if I can make something out of it later. Like, that's what I do. That's why I can do things so cheap, and why I have all this stuff to work with, because I really do have just a storage closet, really. So you have your list, you're putting it in your book, and maybe you realize that you want to talk about something first in your book, or maybe something just has a different priority for you as you're going through your list. So just be a bit flexible. Don't be so rigid that you follow this and stay strict to it and risk not having a functional planner, is basically what I'm trying to say. The other thing is I did other planning as well. Like, sorry, I'll do this first. This was some math that I wrote out, just a reminder type math, because I have these page dividers right here, and especially the alphabetized ones back here, I really wanted them to be the same space apart. Since there's so many, I wanted it to look, half decent, since I'm trying to make a nice product that I do want to use. So that was math for that. I just had that. I write everything out because I find it's easier for me. Even the simplest math, I'll just write it out because I 100% know it's correct after that. So it's like a thing that I don't even have to worry about if I write it out. This is just examples of, there's some stuff in the book here about, these are bullet journaling type things, and I wanted to personalize them, but I didn't want to just directly put it in here, so I needed to write them out just a little bit to start with. So do that kind of thing for yourself. It really does help. It helps if you write in pencil first and then fill all of your pencil marks in pen. I do have some pencil marks in here already. I did a little bit of work last night because I wrote out all of the months, and I'll show this to you right now actually. If you're gonna do a month one, because for me that's what was important. I wanted to see my channel growth on a monthly basis. So I went through my phone and I just looked at the calendar and I made sure what days were which. If for those of you who are keeping super track and are actually like rewinding my video and fast forwarding and stuff like that, this is a normal calendar, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but in here I wanted to write it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because Sunday I wanted it at the end of the week because that's my day of rest. And it should be everybody's anyways. So yeah, there is a difference from here to here is what I'm trying to say. But also for everybody who isn't doing that, make sure that you do stuff like this, pre-plan, and do a little bit of work like that, because in the end it really does make your product the best that it can be. And I'm telling you that from years of experience of just diving right in and not doing any planning like this and not writing in pencil first. You make a lot of mistakes and it's frustrating. And like I always say, everyone makes mistakes. What matters is what you do after. But if you can prevent some mistakes, that's also what I'm here for. So yeah, write your stuff out like that and just be kind to yourself. The other thing about bullet journaling, I wanted a different font for the headers and things like that. So I did go through Pinterest. Pinterest is such a good thing for stuff like this. Just look up bullet journaling fonts, or look up bullet journaling tracker layouts, or bullet journaling doodles, or just look up things like that to personalize your journal, because I actually haven't done any of that yet in here. I just want to get you guys from here to here. That's the point of this video. It's not to make this pretty or fancy right now. And yeah, let's just go through the book and see what I did, because this is kind of the cool part here. Get this off. So this is, I need this actually just because I haven't labeled anything yet, but this is my index. It's going to be eventually. This is starting off in March because February is over. So why bother writing it? Because I want to use my monthlies for things like what I need to do in a certain day to get a video out. That's what I want to write on here. And then I do want to write when I publish the videos so I can have a reference as to when I did what. So yeah, I did all the months last night. I don't know, I hope you can see it. It's in pencil right now. I'll go through at least March because I'm going to fast forward a bit and fill a bit in for you guys because everybody seems to like the fast forward drawing videos. But, oh yeah, this is February because my very last day for the year of monetization, my goals, my reason for this journal is right here. So I just did February to here. Hopefully I'll be monetized by then and won't need the rest of the month. By then I'll probably want a new journal anyways. This was a timeline, or is a timeline I should say, that I wanted to do because I want to be able to write down fun things that happen. Like the first day I got 10 followers. Or not the first day, but like the day I got 10 followers. Very exciting. The day I got 10 hours. Things like that. I wanted to be able to... So what you do at this point, because I'll write the month in here. And then I'll I'll write week 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have 4 sections. So I'll write an arrow up to the part. And then I'll write a little, you know... February such and such, I got 10 followers. Yay. Yay me. And then a little doodle or something like that. You know, that's what I plan on doing for this page. This is going to be important information to remember. So I have login information, website ID and password, contact information, person, phone number, address or email, and reason to contact. I have some postcards that I want to buy, and so I will put addresses in here to prep me for when I can buy the postcards, and then I can send the person the postcard that has all the information on it. And yeah, so anyways, like I'm saying, this is a reason, these are things that are important to me for this channel. I think the point of bullet journaling is every page matters. You want to utilize every page because you want to be more productive and you want to get more out of life. So you're having this bullet journal to just be more functional. So just utilize everything. And so I don't exactly know, I have some of these in the book right now. I don't exactly know how I want to set the page up, but I do want to give myself freedom to be able to create it as I go, because just because I couldn't think of the idea now, I didn't want to force myself for the sake of the video. I just want to get you guys from here to here, like I said. So let's see what these are tips to remember. This is important to me because everybody who's been so helpful, I want to write down everything that everybody said to me to suggest and the ways that I utilized it so I can at the end of the year just thank everybody. And so yeah, this is more of a grateful for the people around me type section. This is exciting for me because the routine, it's a daily routine. It's supposed to be starting from the morning, ending in the evening. And it's another kind of like the timeline. You write a little line this way and then write what you want to do. A lot of people will write the time of day in there. One of the parts of working for myself is that I don't want to worry about the time of day. I do want to get a lot of stuff done in a day, so the routine is important and exciting for me, but I'm not going to write times in there because I don't want to wake up with an alarm every day. That's one of my goals. So there's that. And this is more like or you could use this is my goals, but you could use this as your ideal day to be productive right now, you know, things like that. This is going to be when I monetize because it's exciting for me to look at. Goals for the channel, inspiration, pretty self-explanatory. And again, obviously I don't exactly know how I want to fill it out. Motivators, these are every day. Well, I wouldn't say every day, but quite often I think of a new thing that makes me really excited about working for myself in this fashion so I can teach and impart my knowledge that I have. So little things will pop up in my head and I wanted a place to write them down because it is fun to read through them and look at them and, oh, yeah, let's not go there yet. To look at them and be motivated, and like if I'm ever having a day where I don't get a lot of subscribers in like say a week, like today, I can look at this page and be like, okay, it's worth it. If you build it, they will come, right? Okay, this is what took me so long to make this video because I didn't know how to do this. This is an important lesson for me. This page isn't done yet. I just noticed I have to fill in these ones a little bit more. But the lesson in this page is that I had no idea. I knew what I wanted this to be, but I had no idea how to set it up. And what you have to do when you come to things like that is start with what you know. So I knew this is going to be a video channel kind of tracker because I want to track how many views my videos get, how many watch hours I get per week, and how many subscribers I get. Watch it grow. I want to be able to watch those things grow. And I wanted that all in one place. And it was really actually pretty hard to figure out how to do that. But I know since this is the longest space, this is where the video title should be because I can fit the most in there. There's only room for 26 here. I plan on doing like way more than that, but this is a good place to track it. And then this is the months. That's how that's going to go. These are sectioned off into, again, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And then these are sectioned off into views, subscribers, and watch hours. Yeah. And I didn't figure out about the little subsections until I had the big thick grid. Like when I say thick, I mean the big chunky lines with just the month and just the video channel. So I had that on there, and then it just came to me, why not keep dividing and spread it all into subsections? So the lesson here, what I'm trying to say, if you know what you want and you know some things, it really does pay. And I've thought this for years. I've over and over again in many different situations. Just start with what you know, and then it'll just come to you once you can see it. And once that was on the page, I just knew. So just do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Start with what you know, because you do know some stuff. Everybody knows some stuff. And then when you start, then you learn, and it's just a good experience. So just do it. I'm telling you, do it. Yeah, noticeable changes. So I want to track the numbers and then have a place that I can write down for if there's any big jumps in anything, and then that will lead to what am I doing right and what am I doing wrong. So that was important to me. And this has the most pages in it. When I oriented the book, I made sure to put all the pages, like the most pages right here, because I knew this is where I was going to be doing the most writing. So I did start out with, well, I know this section is going to be the month, so I planned that one out very specifically. I knew this was just going to be this page, so I planned that out specifically. So what I'm saying is plan again, and if you need to write it down on something, write it down, because it's the more you write down and can reference, the less you have to worry about in your brain, and the faster you can start doing things, because you don't have to sit there and think about things for a long time. So I have the most pages in my day-to-day planner. I'm going to do the most writing in here. I knew that to start with. So this is what the day-to-day is going to look like. Where is it? Right here. It's in pencil right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I want to put the date, what my priorities are, what time I need to get them done by, if that's an issue. That's another thing too. That's why I didn't fill all of this in, is because your day-to-day thing is going to change. My day-to-day thing is going to change every day anyway. So sometimes, again, the time won't matter. I just need to get those things done in a day. Or so I won't write the time. Or to do and can wait till tomorrow might be important that day. Things like that. So I didn't fill that all out because my day-to-day changes. This is the part in the book that I talked about. It used to look like that, and that was really thick halfway through the book, and it wasn't really good. So I wanted to shrink it. Speak words. And so it worked out really well, to be honest. I had a little rivet, a little threaded rivet that I put on there, and then it still comes out like that. And then I just super glued, whoop, shouldn't have done that. Oh, it's right here. I just super glued that on there, and then I let it cure for quite a while, because I actually went out of town to work again. And I don't know if there is such a thing as curing time on crazy glue, but it's very, very solid, so I'm not concerned about it at all. This is just the book inside the book. And this is going to be my video ideas. I wanted the most, because I do have a lot of videos planned. So I wanted the most space that I could. That's why I picked the white paper, because there was more white paper than brown paper. And yeah, I talked about these being separated in a, you know, a decent fashion so they're not all over the place. And because there were so many of them, I wanted that to look not, you know, half decent. So I just alphabetical. I probably won't do too much in here. I might do a little fancy doodle here, and I'll doodle in the pages as well. I like doodling, but this is just pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted a place to alphabetize and have a good space for my video ideas, because I really do have a lot. I want to be able to see what I've done, see what I can check off, have a place to write new ideas that I can do in the future, because a lot of ideas come to me and then I just have no place to put them. So I really did just want that section for this, which I really like. This worked out really well. I'm excited to start using it. And then yeah, I just wanted a place to have colorful paper, because you never know when you're gonna want some. So I don't know, I might cut some out and draw somebody something, or fold some origami, or whatever. It's there if I want it. So yeah, for the video I will fill out some of the stuff. I am gonna fast motion here, and oh, I'll probably make the index too. And I might just save the doodles for myself in a later date, but I do know people seem to like the sped up drawings, so I'll see how many minutes I've got there, but because I've basically given you the gist of it anyways. But yeah, this is bullet journaling, or at least what I've figured out so far. If you want to know more about bullet journaling, I do have this book. And I just want to know that it's a thing that I should read, and I will take the time to read it, and then I will do another video. I could do another video right now with what I know, but I need to make sure my videos aren't too long for you guys. I don't want you to get bored, but I have so much information, I have so much things I want to say, it's really hard to compress everything into one video, so you guys telling me what you want me to teach you would really help me out a lot. Just let me know. I do have the resources, I do have, well, not really the time right now, but I will make the time, because that's what's important to me and I want to succeed at this. So yeah, that's bullet journaling as I know it right now. Oh, and I do want to decorate the front. I'm going to decorate the front on camera, because I've got so much stuff to work with. I just kept pulling the stuff out of my closet, so you guys can see just sort of an idea of yeah, it's going to, I don't know how it's going to go. I've got like a wax and a punch thing that I had from ages ago. It's going to be interesting, but we'll see. So yeah, stick with it. I hope you like my channel, and like I always say, everybody in life makes mistakes. What matters is what you do next.